first guest is an artist.
Yes, fantastic artist.
I did some road dates with this road dog. He's one of my favorite people. You can find his Instagram at DodgeColt95. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Scott Marvel Cassidy.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott.
Come on.
How you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing, Gary? How you doing, Cream?
You're doing very well.
Awesome.
You look great.
So
you
I
got
probably
some.
won't have a lot of laughs because I'm just going to show you my studio. I'm not going to be
great.
one of your lackeys, you know.
Yeah, nuts.
I'm not a marionette. I'm not a puppet or a marionette like everyone else. So I think my own way. I'm an artist, so you can imagine.
I've often been.
I have a lot of
people often assume that I'm some sort of Muppet, but flesh and blood.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but here's my studio. Here's one of my mannequins.
Oh wow,
Some paintings.
that's pretty sweet. And there's it's an incredible mannequin.
Some paintings. Here's paintings of some comedians.
Oh, okay. Who do you have on that painting there? You've got
Patrick Sussmilch, Brooklyn Taylor.
Okay.
Sarah, Dylan Farr, Maria Bamford, Steve Young, me, Jonathan Giles, Virginia Jones.
Oh, it's a great crew.
These are so beautiful. It's like you really, I mean, it's beautiful art, and also it just, the way you capture people really just makes them seem.
And this is the one I did of Gary. I did that of Gary.
Oh, wow, boy.
Wait, now
that is.
We now is that part of it? The trash pile there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get it out of there. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Now,
and Gary, did you pose for this?
I did. It took over 29 hours of rigorous painting, mostly overnights. Scott likes to work at night. He's nocturnal. He does not like the sun.
Now, Gary, could you have worn anything? Or
well, he insists on wearing clothes, but I was like, okay, whatever.
Boy, that is really. I mean, that suit just really, boy.
But it's funny because I had to use a special brown that usually people don't want to use because using this special brown is really awful. It's one of the worst browns you could use. It's just, you see that?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Yeah, you've often described your beard as being diarrhea brown, right?
It's yeah, but this is caca brown. I think it's an Italian color.
Huh.
See, there's I mixed it right there.
Yeah.
But that's
it's
what
amazing.
I had to use caca brown for Gary. That's usually what I use, like in the background. And a lot in his head, I use the caca brown.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
You're really able to like capture both his sadness, but also like I'm sad for him, but I'm also just revolted, you know? Like I feel bad for him, and also I just wish that he would be hurt.
Well, also, if you were in this room, you would smell how the painting actually physically smells. It actually smells. That's why it was in the trash pile.
Did you do that just to get it to match Gary?
Yeah. I mean, I thought, I got to use caca because that's obviously what's his face color. So, and just fortunately or unfortunately that it smells like caca. So, but that's Gary for you,
I think
amazing.
if you look at the figure's posture, he has poise, he has class. Obviously,
yeah, it's like as if someone just walked in while he was jerking off, and he's trying to play cool, but
yeah, he was jerking off and he has dysentery.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you even tell that he has dysentery from that?
Like it's kind of, I didn't really do any detail down there because it's just kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a person that's sitting in a mess, and he's hoping no one notices it.
I mean, I can do that, but then it's just a mess down here.
And
I use a smaller brush. I used a really small brush in this area.
It's amazing how you look at the eyes, and it's just like there's nothing behind them.
Yeah, like it's sort of like one of just dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
I looked at
motionless.
Munch's Scream when I painted this. I was thinking of Munch's Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, just empty, a husk.
Would you say the record playing is probably the last record that figure will ever hear?
Well, I was kind of mirroring the blackness of his soul or his brain.
And I think the smile on his face is just, it's very much like Mona Lisa's smile if Mona Lisa was an incel, you know?
Well, I always thought also like that's about the biggest smile you'll get out of Gary.
Yeah.
He's just always constantly just down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I thought I even gave him a little extra smile, you know?
Yeah.
Because he had a pronounced frown that had, you could see his teeth. The frown was so bad.
Oh yeah, you don't want to look at those.
No, you don't want to. Like they're like tusks, almost like they're like chiclets, really.
Yeah. Some are like tusks, some are like chiclets, and it's really it's the combination that makes it so jarring.
It's like a rotten row of corn.
Yeah.
So I didn't want
like not the type of not like corn for human consumption, but corn that's only to feed like really ugly animals.
Like a really ugly pig that doesn't have any legs.
Now,
rolls around.
I feel like I'm looking at this a different way, guys. I feel like there's a figure there who's seated and he is dignified, almost probably the top salesman at whatever company he works at the time.
Yeah, you're talking about the chair. The chair looks like it's trying so hard to keep it together despite its awful situation. And I'm feeling myself connecting to the chair in the picture. Like I feel like I can feel the pain.
Like all the support it's giving just to sort of shine, and it's really can't. It's kind of a lost cause.
And you can see the boards in the wall are like they're looking at the chair, like wishing they could help, but they can't because they're boards in a wall. You know, they're kind of stuck there.
Yeah, but they're 6 feet apart from him.
Yeah. I would say that the shine from the Ryan Seacrest line of suits that he's wearing is one of the best auras of any figure that has ever been projected. I mean we look at the Scream, and I think this is a modern Scream here, where he knows he doesn't have to yell to get attention because he's so confident and talented.
That's too. Is that were you going for sort of like the hitman in a low budget indie 90s movie? With that
like especially with the black shirt.
Yeah.
He's like a like sort of a low rent Tarantino character.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Like in a movie that's too on the nose Tarantino ripoff.
Yeah. Like Reservoir Cats or Reservoir Mice. Okay, we know what you're talking about.
Destiny Turns on the Television.
Yeah.
Pulp nonfiction. I
True
think
bromance.
Scott, your art is beautiful. I know we all can have different opinions. I know you're actually really Banksy, so there's a couple things.
I didn't want to mention that.
Well, I think the word's out at this point. But folks can get your art. They can buy stuff. Instagram at DodgeCold95, right?
Yeah.
And we'll tag it on this episode. Scott, you got any fun stuff coming up you want to promote, you want to talk about, you want the word out about?
I have these, I know they're probably not good right now, but right before the pandemic, I invested about $10,000 in Free Hugs t-shirts. So they're not moving at all. So if maybe people could just chip in and, you can get them on the tail end of this quarantine.
Yeah, I know. Gary had a really similar thing.
Dodge Colt 95.
Right before this, Gary made t-shirts that were based on one of his bits in his stand-up act that just said "spit in my mouth."
Okay, that feels that is taken out of context, and we will leave it. We will leave it there, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Scott, you're a hero. We love you,
much.
Road Dog. Scott Marvel Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen.
Love you
Thank you so much.
Thank you.